Welcome back, guys, to Fire Emblem, where with the prison now open, our friendly allied troops of Castle Caelin can spill forth, though we're a bit worried about that, for the red enemy, Raven over here, needs to be spoken to by another red-haired person, Priscilla. Hopefully, they don't engage in combat, because lances beat swords after all. I do wonder who's stronger. With Lucius also in there as well, it's going to be an interesting factor of what's going on. But first of all, let's move up some of our rearguard action here. And go forward for all those chests, eh? Right then, Florina, I guess you may move up as well, considering. I mean, there's no archers in your corridors anymore. Let's move everyone else up a little bit more before we move on with our turn. Rekka, I think, is a bit of a lost cause in moving up at this point in time. There's not much of a reason to, is there? So Sane goes forward. And with that, Hector as well stays near his best buddy. And we move Rekka up on top of that. So, with that done, we end the turn and see if everyone comes out. Or if they stay inside their gel. They stay inside their gel, but the most worrying thing there was enemies have appeared. Right, level 5 Cavalier, level 5 Cavalier. Overall strength and speed isn't that bad. All that great either. We got an iron sword and an iron lance. So, well, that said, we need to take troops back there. Okay, a rearguard action is going to begin. Now, Matthew needs to move forward for the chest, which means that Lindis is now going to be part of it. And, of course, we're going to send Florina here to help out Guy. This has got to happen at this point in time. We've got to protect Merlinus' tent. Poor Merlinus. We will sort you out indeed. Apart from that, however, I think it's time for us to go through. Oh, we still need to find out what the unlock is. Either way, I think it's time to talk, don't you? You? Huh? Can it be? You don't recognize me? That's not surprising. You were so young when we were separated. What? Are you Raymond? My brother Raymond? You've grown, Priscilla. Brother! My brother! What are you doing here? It's been 10 years since Count Caelion of Etruria took you in as his foster daughter. That's right. My adopted father has treated me with much kindness. But I am of Caelin's House Cornwell by birth. I still remember father and mother. I've never forgotten them. Or you, Raymond. Priscilla. When I heard that House Cornwell was lost, I was so worried about you. So that's why you left Etruria. You've come quite a way. Dear friends of mine in Etruria helped me. They provided a young mage to be my escort. Then we passed through La Hus. The Marquise learned of my lineage and refused to let me leave. And I would be there still if not for Lord Eliwood and his companions. His companions? Lord Hector, Lady Lindis, they're all such kind people. I'm so glad I came to Lycia, and now I found you. You've become friends with him? Raymond? I see. Then I will join you. Dear brother, will you truly come with us? I cannot refuse my little sister. And besides... What is it? It's nothing. You're better off not knowing. Tell me your lineage. Do Eliwood and his friends know of your heredity? No, we've never spoken of it. I see. That is best. Brother? Priscilla, we must keep our relationship secret, okay? Alright, if you say we must. Another thing, my name is Raven now. Raymond is a name I've discarded. Brother, you have your reasons, don't you? I understand. As long as we can travel together, I'm happy. If we continue on, we'll be able to see father and mother too. Priscilla, that's... I'd assume they might have already been dispatched, but we've got ourselves a new member of the party here in Raven. So with that said, what kind of items do you have equipped on you, sir? Right, a steel sword, but we know we need to talk to one more person, and we know who's being waited for. So we move onwards that way. Well, that's said and done. It seems that we've done everything for this turn to the maximum move extent, apart from all these guys. So, we can't break through there at the time being. We can draw forward some other guys, can't we? Oh, wait a second. Check. Does he have a javelin? No, he has an iron lance and a door key, which is hand. Oh, does that mean he can open up the door for us? Does that mean we can just be a tasty, tasty lure here with a steel lance ready to break someone really badly? I think it sounds like it to me. So Sane takes the front. We move up with the others, of course. Keep everyone buddy-buddy and as close as possible. Rebecca being dead weight as she is at the moment. And go! Oh, he's not allowed to be buddy-buddy with anyone. As the enemy phase begins, no enemy troops move forward apart from the new rearguard action, but it doesn't seem there's any more troops apart from that. However, another fear of ours has happened, and that means that the green guys are now moving forward. And we have ourselves a lovely spellcaster, which is going to do exactly what I think he's going to do in a minute, isn't he? Right. We need to get Lucius on this. Apart from that, we kind of need to stop everyone else from walking forward. So, with that said, talk! Lucius! Lord Raven, I'm so pleased to see you well. Things have changed. For the time being, you side with Kaylin. That is good. So you've had a change of heart? No, I will still have my revenge against House of Sitia. The closer you are to your enemy, the easier it is to strike, right? Lord Raven! Let's go, Lucius. Yes. Well, it doesn't seem that he's too happy with the situation, and nor would I imagine he be. So with that said, we're going to do a little bit of rescuing. Because once troops are given to me, I should be able to protect them. And should be able to get hit from here. Now, in the meanwhile, however, we're going to want Urk to engage with that guy as well. We need Urk to engage on many fronts. This guy is one that Urk can go for, after all. So many people we need in different places at different times, is funnily enough. And considering we're getting even more knights coming through here, we need all help we can get down the bottom. So with that said, Matthew can move to there for now. He needs to go forward, otherwise we can't open up those doors. We need to check that unlock, but I've managed to mess that up as well. Right. Guy, how much damage will you take from this guy? Well, that said, I think it's time to use the killing edge as much as you possibly can. How does Florina fare against these? We can javelin them from far. And we're going to attack them quite nicely with an iron lance for 2. This is going to be tricky. Do we have vulneraries on us? We do. So we can either play this defensive. We can match this up with weapon types as well. So if we go down here and attack this guy, we'd have a weapon type win advantage. We could javelin, we could slim lance for some more crit chance, but to be honest, it's probably best we iron lance, if anything. I don't think this is a really good idea, actually. This is a terrible idea, but to be honest, the hit rating was good, so it worked for me there, didn't it? And we can't leave her being attacked by 2 people, so no matter what, we kind of have to go forward and try to trade blows. But if we trade the blows like that, we will be well off. Now, however, the horses can reach us at this point, so maybe we should have played this on a defensive ground, but either way, as I was looking at it, if we played it from a bit further back, no matter what, they'd have reached us the next time. So it wouldn't have worked out too well for us. If it's going to be tons of enemy troops, we could be in big trouble. If it's not, then we could get away with it. Questions. Well, that said, though, we are going to double up on you, first of all. Can we do it with an iron sword to have a better chance? No, it seems that our overall hit rating on you isn't that high. Is that because the position you're on counts as a defensive point? It does indeed. And he's got a javelin on top of that, hasn't he? Friendly guy. Oh, well, that said, if I move forward like... Oh, that's weapon triangle lose. See, now we're at problems, aren't we? With that said, though, thinking about the problems, we can hand axe here, and we can get Urk down here. getting ready to deal with wherever this one walks. Our highest resilience guy, apart from that, is... well, definitely not you. Bartra's gonna need to be moved away as well. We're in Dilemma Town now. Population me. Well, let's go for it and hope that he gets hits. Ah! Not me get hits, you get hits. Well, he's going to javelin us next time. So that's said and done, we're going to move Hector forward. Handle axing works quite well. So how will Bartra do in terms of attack damage with a hand axe here? Well, he only attacks once, but he may as well get more experience. Or he can crit, of course, and completely demolish the foe, which gives me a door key. Now, I can't open the chests either way here, so to be honest, I should use the door key to open up here and break through into that guy. Most likely, so let's position ourselves nicely for that. And make sure that we're out of full range for javelin with other people as well. After all, Rebecca, you're pretty much a sacrificial lamb at this point. This is not going as I'd really hoped it would, but it seems moving back over there to use a vulnerary is his plan, which puts him on a non-defensive spot. And of course you're going to attack Guy, because Guy is the easiest one for you to hurt. Killing Edge comes off with another killing blow. It seems that no matter what, if you leave someone back to defend, he's going to get experience. Florina is doing her job, though, brilliantly, and critting as well to put pay to that foe. Hopefully that means the other one tries to go for Florina as well, who has the most HP at the moment. Nope. Guy it is. Will he crit? Well, this guy's a little bit stronger, but again, if he crits, we're sorting him. And Guy levels up a bit more, so that worked out fairly well in the end. Alright, there's the other phase over, and as you... oh, even more mages coming up, and... problems. Right, we've got ourselves another set of knights. In fact, it seems like it's a traditional set of 4 knights, by the look of it. Well, that said, we are going to move back a square this time. Use a vulnerary. For both characters are going back 1. Right. Matthew has to get motoring to get those chests, because I can't move forward onto the boss until I've got the chest. Now these guys can be attacked, however, which is a bad thing, but we can open this door, so that's exactly what we're going to do. And then we're going to burst in and do what we can do here. So, Hector. Right, 15 damage with that one, 16 damage with that one. The Wolf Beal will do exactly enough. So we're going to use another charge of the Wolf Bale because, well, we don't really want to be hit for 10 damage with a Flux. That said, we jump in again with Eliwood. And to be honest, we're going to probably be hit with another spell no matter what here. What's an Iron Blade going to do? Okay, not quite enough. The Steel Sword will double, but then it won't do enough. The Rapier won't do enough, so to be honest, we're just better off using the Iron Sword and taking the hit. We have the resistance, so as long as we get our hits in, we're all good. This will protect those troops making their move, though I do need to get Priscilla around. So now heal up the front lines a bit more here. Alright then, we can heal up you then, Erk. For a little bit more experience. Nearly enough to level. And again, it becomes a convoy of troops going in one direction. Out my way, guys, we're coming through. We're going to take you down as well. Right. Steel Lance will not do enough this time, but to be honest, we're doubling you. So here we go with an Iron Sword to do... well, the closest amount of damage with the highest amount of hit rating. And same defeats another trooper and levels up once again. The same train continues. Though with, again, some bad leveling luck. Right. So Urk can go forward. Hopefully no more mages will spawn there, but we're pretty much certain that, yeah, they're gonna. Apart from that, everything seems to be set up for that turn. It's just Rebecca that's kind of there like, I have no weapon. I can't actually do a thing. Not a single thing. Should move the bow over from Will. That was a bit of a mistake, wasn't it? Ah, and of course, another mage appears, because why can things never be simple? Well, there's our answer to the question. Right. Seems to me that our Lord Ellerwood is probably best equipped to take these guys on in terms of overall resilience and that. And his ability to dodge them with less than a 50% hit rating. Make sure that they don't attack the green guys. Basically the key of this one. Right, so apart from that, this general cannot move all the way out, so we're going to move forward with Hector. We can't move too far forward though, however, so we're going to change the item to an iron axe. Wait a second. Urk, you are now Hector's backup, so enjoy that new rating. Apart from that, actually, Bartret, you can come and move a second. You're not kind of who we really want against that opposition. So Priscilla gets to keep me on moving forward. With Troop in tow. I don't know why I'm carrying him around so much, but it keeps him off the board doing stupid things. So we'll work with that, really. Another wait, and then it's about dealing with the back rows and moving up Matthew. I feel that we're not going to end this chapter again this episode, and we've got no more horses coming up, which is always a very good sign. Lindis never quite got there in time to be able to deal with any help, that's for sure. So with that said, another killing edge comes in. We should be fine with that. We're not critting that time, we're not even hitting. I just realised there's something that's really stupid about what I just did. I should have let them attack me. But I now have to move forward no matter what. Yes, I do. Right. Right. That was a silly move, and I shouldn't have done it. With that said, only one person should be able to attack him. There, so let's hope for the best. I really need you to crit there, Florina. I think I'd messed up Guy's life. And you'll find out why next turn. Weapon level increased, that's great and all, but I'm just full of worry rather than anything else. Right, thankfully he chose to attack Florina first. That was the wrong move if he wanted to take on Guy. There was a correct move there. Even if the other one attacked Guy and then lost, well, of course he couldn't move into the spot, but if this guy attacked Guy first, then lost to Guy doubling him, and then moved in on Guy, he'd have got him. So again, that was actually a complete and utter tactical boo-boo. That was a ridiculously bad move, and with that said, Guy, move back. To be honest, even though we don't probably need to use one, just in case anything else comes at us, we're moving there. Right, Florina, Lindis, I think you are now taking this guard position. You're not only guarding the tent, you're guarding Guy. Matthew can nearly get to the chest at last, though green guys are in his way. We can get there to heal our Lord and Master, Ellerwood, who's still taking out a caster or two. I do wonder when the caster trainer ever going to end at this point. Well, at least they don't get to use a turn straight away on their reinforcement or anything like that. Right, we will heal indeed. We can give the troop over as well, which is something we don't actually want to do, but we know that we heal 17, so that will heal up Ellerwood to full. And that will give Priscilla a level. Well, that said, skill and luck is gained. And we move forward ever just a little bit more. Hector is now our tank. He is our front lines, and he is going to go to work. That's what I want you to do anyway, Hector. So now, follow up and do it! Right then, apart from that, Urk is going to be our second line. So if no one's got a javelin here... And of course, they're always going to have javelins. Urk would be nice to just go about there and just nuke them from the back row. Depends how many get baited in by me standing in that position. Apart from that, do you know what, Rebecca and Bartra? I've got a job for you. Oh, I can't do it. Okay, never mind. I haven't got a job for you. Bartra might be able to do it, though. They've got armor on, but I'm pretty sure you can rescue another one. So that gets another one off our hands. Raven, I don't think we're going to be using you this turn. We're not able to get up there fast enough. That's our main issue at this point in time. So, on ending our next turn, we can lure in a main portion of this throne room. The General Bernard, however, is kept nicely away. Everyone's a lance user again, so to be honest, it's yet again set up for Hector to shine. Ellawood is going to level up as well soon enough, so we'll see how we proceed next episode on Fire Emblem mainly, because we want these chests, and that's what's taking us these extra turns. See you next time for more! Bye-bye.